We're here at Gigabit Access with ARRIS' Cornel Ciocirlan. So, Cornel, we've heard a lot about sort of the gigabit delivery to the home, but what about Wi-Fi within the home?
Yeah. So, indeed, I think we vendors together with operators, we've been able to master the science of delivering multi-gigabit bandwidth to the home. Whether you use DOCSIS 3.1 or whether you use G.fast or whether you use fiber to the home, it's working, it's reliable, and it can be done today. The challenge that remains that operators are still facing is delivering that type of bandwidth through the home as well. And effectively what happens is, since the majority of the traffic that originates in the home, in the end, for the first hop, first leg of the connection, really goes over a Wi-Fi link between the device, the end device, whatever the end device the subscriber is using, whether it's a laptop, whether it's a smartphone, whether it's a tablet. That last link tends to be Wi-Fi, and kind of 80% of the traffic that originates from a home goes over a Wi-Fi link in the beginning before it reaches the fixed network. What happens then is that the quality of that Wi-Fi link becomes the determining factor for the subscriber experience and the subscriber satisfaction in the end. So if you have a poor Wi-Fi connection at the edge into the home, it doesn't matter how good your fixed network is. It doesn't matter how many gigabits you can deliver to the home. If the user can only get 10 megabits over the Wi-Fi link, that's what they're gonna perceive, and they're gonna be upset about it.
And what operators are obviously thinking about at the moment, there's a lot of new innovations coming in with the Internet of Things and also things like 4K and OTT video.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. So there's a lot of new technologies, a plethora of new technologies that are being deployed into the home. Smart home, but also the evolution of video towards Ultra HD and 8K as well. And then even beyond that, things like augmented reality, virtual reality, and especially when you add an interactive component to that, then it becomes not just a bandwidth delivery problem, but also a latency problem. And once you're conditioned by latency, then all of your network links need to be very well thought out and very well optimized for that low latency connection. So again, it becomes of utmost importance for operators to focus on that Wi-Fi link and Wi-Fi network into the home, because none of these new technologies will work properly without the basics being done properly, and that means having a very good Wi-Fi network into the home.
And so what are ARRIS doing about this?
So we're helping operators on a number of fronts. We are obviously building better gateways and putting more capabilities into our gateways, more radios. We're now delivering 4x4 gateways, 8x8 gateways to some customers as well. So we're really going and kind of trying to improve our radios as much as we can at the PHY layer. And then on top of that, there's a lot of intelligence that we're adding into our devices in order to enable operators to kind of move between today's architecture, which is a single gateway per home, trying to cover the entire home, not always successfully, into tomorrow's architecture, which is likely going to be, or is already in some cases, a gateway, a very high quality gateway with one or two extenders attached in order to improve coverage in parts of the home that are kind of farther away from the gateway. And then beyond that, looking at the next couple of years, you really will go into a situation where you have an extender in every room almost, in order to really be able to deliver multi-gigabit speeds in every room, and to kind of ensure that that quality of experience is there all the time. So there's that architectural evolution, and then coupled with that, there's a lot of intelligence that we need to add into the gateway, which effectively becomes a controller for this home network. And then beyond that, in the cloud, you need to be able to gather a lot of insights, and you have a big data analytics platform that gets all the logs from the home and all the monitoring information, and kind of allows the operator to understand what the quality of the connection is, what services are being used, what kind of bandwidth is each device in the home requiring in order to access the services that it needs, and then what kind of bandwidth is it actually getting. And then based on that, you need to allow operators to kind of give them some actionable intelligence, actionable actions where they really go and deliver an extra extender, or they improve, maybe they change the channel, the operating frequencies for the Wi-Fi network, things like that.
Cornel, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.